You're going to need some paint colors. Sorry, the bottle's really messy. Actually, yeah. You can really choose any paint colors you want. I chose some more fall looking ones. I also have a few more. But yeah, so the first step is you need to gather all your paint, and I'm just going to use these little sponges. I might use some paintbrushes though. So yeah, make sure it's washable too. That's very important. So I just pressed my finger down. I put some red paint on my first finger, and so I just did that. You just repeat that step for that, and then I'll update you when I finish. So, yeah, that's a lot of color on my hand. It looks better in person. But anyway, that's what I have so far, and I'll tell you guys the next step once I clean off my hands. So, yeah. And you're going to make little feet, just like that. Probably could have been better, but anyway, it's okay. And then also with your black paint, you're going to want to make a little eyeball. Like a little spot. And then after you mix it, so what you want to do now is make a little line with a lighter color. I just mixed white and a little bit of red. I want to make it look like little feathers, so I'm just going to do that for all of them. Before you get a new paintbrush with red on it, you're just going to want to make a little gobble on your turkey. So yeah. Okay, now that I did that for all of them, you're going to go back in and either do an orange or a yellow beak. It really doesn't matter. I think I'm going to do the orange beak, so I'll see when I get to that. Okay, so I'm putting on the beak right now. Okay, my turkey is looking upward. So yeah. And then you can add a few little marks to make it look like he's feathered right here too, so I'll show you that. So, yeah, I just added the little marks. You really don't have to do that. So now you can leave it like this, or you can sign your name, or sign your name down here, or make a little background. But yeah, there's so many cute things you can do with it. You could cut it out and put it on something. So yeah, and it's really fun, really easy. So, and it looks super cute in the end. Well, if you do it right. Anyway, on to the next craft. Hey guys, so for this next craft, I'm at my dining table. Well, not my dining table, sorry. I'm at my coffee table. And this next one, you're going to need some wax paper, a piece of paper or several, something to write with, and probably something to draw with, like color with. And then some clear tape. I normally use some sort of packing tape or those big rolls of clear tape, but I couldn't find those today, so we're just going to use some regular Scotch tape. So yeah. So the first step is you're gonna want to draw. You're gonna want to draw something, like anything. You could draw anything you want. And then I'll tell you the next step once I finish that. So I'll snap my fingers and you guys will see when I finished. Ready? Well, you guys will see my finished colored sticker. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I just finished drawing my first sticker. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best turkey ever. Really, you can make them whatever you want. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving craft. It can be anything you want it to be. It could be a heart, it could be a dog, who knows. And so, anyway, the next step is to cut the drawing out. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can leave a little bit around the edge, or you can cut it perfectly, but I think I'm just going to leave a little bit around the edge. Okay, so I just cut it out into this a little circle. See? Actually, I don't want it that close that you guys can see all the problems wrong with my turkey, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, so now the next step is to take your wax paper and you're going to want to roll it out. Okay, so I just got out like my wax paper, and so I'm just going to cut out a little bit because I know that I'm not going to need that much. Well, actually, I'm just going to cut it across so that when I put it back in, it's not like weirdly shaped. So you're going to take your wax paper and you're going to put your sticker on top of it. And then what you're gonna want to do now is get your tape. Okay, so I just cut it into a smaller piece. So what you want to do is you're going to take a piece of tape. Make sure the tape is longer than the actual picture. And you're just going to lay it down on the drawing with the wax paper beneath it. Okay, and so, and you just do that all the way into the bottom, so I'll see you when it's done. And it's done. So I just put tape all over that, so I'm just going to cut around the edges right there, and I'll see you when I just cut it out of everything. And so I messed it up a little bit, not even gonna lie. You should keep a little bit more edge of the tape around it, but it's okay, it'll still work. It just might like not work quite as well. So there it is. So here's some examples of ones that I've done before. So yeah, so what you want to do is you're just going to peel off the wax paper, and so now it's sticky, so you just stick it on, but like I said, I messed it up, so you want to have a little bit of an edge. These ones are all on good. See, like that one I cut farther around it, so then I for this one, so that's what you want to do. But essentially, here's what it comes out to be. So yeah, hope you guys liked this one, and on to the next one. That's just paint from earlier, by the way. Oh, also, I suggest using the other type of tape. It makes it much glossier. It's like packing tape, basically, and it's much better. See, like this one's dull, and that one's more glossy. That one's more. So yeah. Hey guys, so sorry for the weird camera angle, but basically for this third craft, what you're going to need is a empty toilet paper or a paper towel roll, something to write with / trace with, scissors, some glue. I'm using super glue, something to use for eyes. You can use eyeballs or really anything you want, but today I'm going to make my eyes using sequins, and well, you don't need lots, but some multicolored fun paper. So, anyway, so the first step to making this craft is to grab some colored paper and trace. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to put leaves coming out of this top part, and then you have the little eyes and the little beak and stuff. So you're going to want to trace, not leaves, but feathers. So I'm going to trace mine like this. I'm just going to make like a little guess. Doesn't really matter on how big they are. Like, I just drew mine, like I want one a little bit bigger, so I just made mine like this. You guys can't even see that. Sorry, it's messed up, I know, because I went in to draw it. Okay, so anyway, I can just flip it onto the back when I cut it out. So I'm going to cut out my first I'm going to cut out my first feather. And you can use whatever colors you want for this. It doesn't really matter. There's my first feather. And so I'm gonna cut out a bunch more and I'll see you when I do that. Okay, so my leaves are now done. You need 4 or 5 really, but you can do however many you want. So basically now what you're going to do is you're going to layer them how you want, and then you're going to take your glue. You don't have to do this step, but I'm going to do this step before so that they're all together and I can just glue it onto the roll in one easy way. So, okay, so basically I couldn't get the super glue cap open. So instead we're going to use some of this Elmer's washable school glue. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry, but it's okay. So actually for the leaves, I keep saying leaves, I'm very sorry. For the feathers, I'm going to use a glue stick instead because it'll be much easier to dry. So I'm going to stick the pink feather on the red one, just like that. So basically, I just glued on with a glue stick, with a just normal Elmer's glue stick. I just glued on my 4 little leaves. Again, you can do however many as you want. And so now, I was debating on whether to use a glue stick or some actual like glue for this. And you know what? This is supposed to be 5-minute like Thanksgiving crafts, so that's what it's gonna be. So we're gonna take the glue stick instead. You might want to use super glue for this because that'll be quick, but it'll stay longer. So I just put a ton of glue all over just the very bottoms of this. And so you're going to take the toilet paper roll or paper towel roll. I used a toilet paper roll, but yeah. And you're going to just hold it there for a little bit until hopefully it sticks. And we'll see if it sticks. I'll tell you when it's dry. Okay, so I did end up having to use the actual glue because the glue sticks were not like drying or staying. So here's what it looks like right now. So now we are going to add the eyes. You can add cool eyeballs or anything you want. I wanted to make mine like glittery and fun, so I got some sequins to use. So right now I'm going to pick out probably 2 matching ones. Maybe they'll be mismatched. I guess we'll see. Okay, so right away, here's our first option. We could do these eyes. Biscuit. Okay guys, so the eyes are on and they're like drying right now. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have done eyeballs, like those fake little eyeballs. But yeah, no turning back now. It's fine. It's all good. The next step is to you could paint this on, but I'm going to take a little piece of orange paper and I'm going to cut out like 2 triangles. It'll be like a diamond. Just make like a little diamond for the beak and then cut it out and fold the 2 halves together so it's a triangle beak, but it's like 3D. And it'll look super cool. And I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So there's what I mean. And then for the beak, I'm just going to use some Elmer's glue for my glue stick. Just rub some glue on the back or whatever side, doesn't matter. And I'm going to stick it on right there. And there you have it. So again, you can make it look cuter than mine, and mine's a bit creepy, but you can tie a little ribbon right here or something. Whatever you want to do with it, you can decorate him however you want. So here's my finished product though. I hope you guys like this video, and we'll see you next time. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every time that we post a new video. So thank you guys for watching. Bye guys. Comment down below the turkey emoji to get a shout out in our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.